When you had this idea, did you run this by some people, or is it something that you sat on for days or weeks or months? Did you just try to understand what it is?
Yeah. So I think as a person, I'm very, I love doing a lot of research. I love reading white papers, and I talk to people, I watch a lot of videos. So when I get into something, it's kind of obsessive for me.
Okay.
So that's what this became, right? I kind of unraveled every document out there, every study, just for the fun of it, right? Because I was really interested in it. And that's when I realized that India at that point in time, this is late 2020 probably, was a $1.8 trillion consumption economy. Over the next decade, it's projected to grow to $6 trillion. And there are going to be probably 3 catalysts for that change. So one is that consumers now want to purchase better, right? We simply want better products, and that means that our local brands need to start packaging the A1 quality produce that was made in India for the longest time and selling that to the consumer. The second thing is going to be newer categories, right? So categories such as men's health and wellness, women's menstrual hygiene. These are all very under-penetrated space in the country. And there are now legacy players like your HUL, your ITCs and your Maricos entering those spaces. And then you also have startups coming in. And then, of course, the third is going to be purposeful consumption, right? I feel like we're probably 3 to 5 years away from the impact on the environment directly affecting the purchasing decision, but the impact on our ecosystem and society definitely influences it.
True.
So, yeah, just kind of, got this insight and felt it was an insight to run with. And that's when, of course, I started talking to people because I live in Bangalore and I'm from Bangalore. Reaching out to people, at least the first set of people was not very difficult. Acquaintances, I used LinkedIn extensively. 2 of my investors are actually leads from LinkedIn. So started talking to people and I got a lot of validation, which was very important. And then once you get that validation, I think in the early days, you're so naive, you kind of run with it until you kind of hit the ground.